Have you ever realized that you are avoiding a mistake because you've made the mistake prior? Hello and welcome to today's insight. Now, today's insight is part 2 to realizing you made a mistake altogether, right? That I made a couple of days ago. And so the beauty with the trauma of making a mistake is that when that mistake pops up again, you will know how to react. Or if you've done the work prior and you've thought about it and you've actually done the work necessary to avoid it, you will be able to, aka, avoid it, right? Now, the awesome thing with that is that you learn from your mistakes. But the thing is that you actually need to do the work prior. So you need to actually sit down and think and be like, okay, so what did I do wrong? How can I make it better? And if you do that, you will definitely come out of it a winner. But if you do not, well, the probability is that you might make the mistake again. And the problem with that is that if you make it again and you realize that you made it again and you're like, damn it, why am I making this same mistake again? You know, it's kind of like turning around in circles. And the odd thing is that you're turning around in circles, but you're not moving up in that circle. Like, what do I mean by that? Have you ever seen a cyclone? Right? A cyclone going up, it moves up and out, right? So it starts small and then it moves up and out. And that is how I see problems. If you learn from your problem, you will go up in the cyclone. So you will have elevated yourself. You'll be able to see from a different vantage point. But if you don't learn from your situation, you'll be actually just turning around in circles. So that doesn't really help anybody, right? And I learned this through university and also the levels of consciousness. And in university, I learned the transformation, and it's how the levels and steps of transformation, and what type of headspace you are in when you go through all these steps, and how it's a you, but it looks like the way I see it, it looks like a wave. If you do the entirety of what like the change process is, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. And so if you don't learn from your lessons, you will just be going low, and then you won't even go up, you'll just go like low. You won't actually make movement towards the finishing line. And so my question to you is, when you are going through something difficult and trying and difficult, what are the thoughts that go through your mind? Do you think, what can I do to learn from this situation so that when it happens again, I know what to do to avoid it? Is what I want you to think. So ponder that.